well, or there is a better future ahead. Day bringing you closer. Hello and welcome to Soul Goody. If this video popped out for you, know that this video was meant to find you. You manifested this message and it's going to happen when you're meant to find it. Alright, so today we're going to just go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards, and then we're going to go ahead and see your other energies. I think this one. So for a lot of you, there is something that you're going through. Maybe this is a very kind of a tough phase for you, and you're kind of, I'm also feeling something of the energy of the past even. Alright, maybe you've had a really dark past. Okay, I think take how it resonates. I'm seeing a lot of past energies here, and that's kind of been bothering you somehow. But there is a lot of imbalance in your life right now. You don't know like what's happening. It feels like you're juggling between a lot of things. And I'm also kind of seeing that people are kind of pulling you down. There are certain people that really don't want to see you shine because of the Five of Wands energy here. It feels like deep down inside they know who you are, they know how much your worth is, and they really want to dim that light down a bit. Before getting into the other oracle cards, I just want to show you what you've already got. This is a win-win. Outcome is forecast, which is the full moon in Libra. This says don't let your past hold you back. And this says conclusions are within reach. And in the back of the deck there is communication is key, with the new moon in Gemini, and the other two were the south node and the full moon eclipse. By the way, there is the full moon eclipse going to come very soon. Maybe that is very important for you. That's why I think the full moon in eclipse is here. The full moon in eclipse which is coming is in Virgo, I believe. So you can be a Virgo, you can be a Libra, you can be a Gemini. You don't have to be, but it's just extra confirmation. But what I'm seeing here is that ironically, there is the Libra here with the scales, and there is a Two of Pentacles here with the same kind of a scale situation here, where she's kind of balancing two things out, a situation out. So you're being called to really embody the symbol of balance. The symbol of balance is going to be very, very important for you right now. If you feel like something is out of balance, this is kind of like telling you that, hey, you need to really take a step back and balance those situations out, because something may be going wrong because of something outweighing something else. Okay, and ironically, this is a very ironic reading. That's why I think that's why this was meant to find you when you're meant to find it. So this is the don't let the past hold you back, and this is the people here. So I feel like the people here who's trying to pull you down or bring you down is definitely kind of in your past, or like past energies. They might not be doing it with you knowing it. It can be happening without you knowing it as well. It could be that they always kind of drained your energy, and talking about it, I feel really drained right now. Like my energy is just going down, and it feels like they're doing it to you even though they're not physically there around your life. Okay, but what I'm seeing here with the conclusions are within reach. and the Hierophant. Okay, I just want to let some people know that if there are some people not serving you any good, just cut them out. Cut them out. Alright, this is probably like a warning that's coming through. It's reached like the limit. That's what I'm hearing. It's reached the limit, and there is no need for you to trust them. There's no need for you to give them a second chance, because you've already done that 100 times. Okay, and within the conclusions are within reach in the Hierophant, I do see you like you're going to come out of it. You're going to come out of it and you're going to reach your goal. That's what I'm saying. A lot of you guys may be spiritual. You can also be a tarot card reader, or you might be a spiritualist or a spiritual mentor, anything that related to like spirituality, or you can just be a spiritual person in general. But what I'm seeing here is you will be given an answer. If you're searching for a conclusion, or if you're searching for an answer, or even if you're searching for what is that called? Yeah, closure. If you're searching for closure, this is going to happen soon. Although I don't see much about the closure, because you've already received your closure with the certain people's behavior. I would say don't try to search for it, because you are someone whom they can only dream of having. Trust me when I say that. You are somebody who is like wise, who has a lot of brains. You're also very spiritual. You also sometimes give advice to people. You sometimes know more than you should be knowing in terms of knowledge. And it feels like you're too good for these people. So if maybe this is a sign for some of you guys, or most of you guys, that you're too good to be true. You are worth it. You're enough. You're more than enough, honestly. Maybe that's kind of like the message that's coming through from the divine, that hey, please don't doubt yourself. It's okay if you're going through a tough time. It's coming into conclusion. You're going to get that kind of result of whatever you've been waiting. There is the 8 of Pentacles in the back of the deck. So I do see a lot of you guys, there's a lot of growth in your career. There's a lot of growth in your career that is coming up, and there is some hard work needed from your side. If you're saying like, hey Sahitya, I've already done all the work, how much more should I do? Just a tad bit more. Just a tad bit more, and I definitely see you like coming through this rough phase that you're going through. I also see that you're a person who's gone through all the phases of the moon. Like you've been through all the phases that life had to offer, and you're like a person or a soul with experience. You now know how to deal with situations. You now know how to deal with some people, but there is still something that needs to be cut out. There is still something or some people that needs to be cut off. Alright, before getting into the other oracle cards, I want to say that you're meant for bigger things in life. Alright, and this is going to happen, and this should be the only goal that is going to be in front of you. What I'm hearing is, you know how to the horses they keep those things where it cannot see left or right, nowhere, it can only see what is in front, so that it doesn't get distracted, I guess. So maybe you're being called to only focus on that one goal. Focus on that only one thing that you're being called towards. And trust me, I think this future, you in the future, is going to be somebody that people can only dream of. There is also communication is key, and a win-win outcome is forecast. I definitely see that you're going to be balancing out these situations that is not balanced, and I'm also definitely seeing like a win-win outcome. If you've been like waiting for something to happen, if you've been waiting for that call, if you've been waiting for anything, like if you've been asking for spirit or the universe, like, is this going to happen, is this not going to happen, like, if you've been trying to communicate with the universe or just waiting for something to happen, this is like a huge yes. You are going to win in that situation. It's like a huge success, and it's like a huge win. It is going to happen. And with the communication is key, I do see there's a lot of throat chakra to be healed with the blue color here. So I definitely see something to do with communication. If you feel like your throat chakra is blocked, or if you're not able to communicate well, or try to speak up more, because it seems like this is the key to everything for you. Communicating what do you really feel. Tell that out to your loved ones. If you love them, tell that out. Maybe you don't say that often, maybe you don't express that often, and life is really short. So say whatever you want to say, even if that's like cursing at somebody. Of course, don't listen to me and do that, but you know what I mean, right? So this says the spring, and this says the serpent, and in the back of the deck there is the Seer. So I'm just gonna read out what each of them want to tell you right now. So we'll start with the Seer here. So it says they know they have the power to open their third eye and see past what is known and peer into the unknown. The Seer honors the gift the gods have bestowed upon them. They allowed their imagination to tell them what will come and how to imagine the flow of information. Snakes wrap around their neck, protecting, defending all the words and vision of the Seer. Going up to meet them invokes the will of God. Are you ready to hear what they have to tell you? Can you handle the news? They will tell you about what is coming into your life, for better or for worse. Listen to the universe in order to bring the dreams of insight. Locate the balance of between fate and free will. Okay, it looks like the Seer is either you or either the universe. So I definitely see that you're actually really blessed, and you're being brought to listen to the universe. I think the universe is talking to you in signs and synchronicities, or even events, and maybe you're just like turning an eye, or you're just not listening to that, you're just not aware of it enough. So this is kind of telling you that you are protected, and there is a message for you that you really need to listen. There is a message that's being told. So this is the serpent now. At the base of the world lives a serpent. He hungers and gnaws incessantly, if that's how you pronounce it, at the roots, seeking sustenance. What's wrong with me? He does not care that this tree serves a higher purpose, nor does that he does not care that this tree serves a higher purpose, nor that the world connects to the tree requires it to remain stable. Without the tree, the world breaks apart and faded away. The serpent hungers and desires to consume everything and anything that stands in his way. He stays beneath the soil, devouring the roots in his path, awaiting the time when he will be released from the tree to reunite with his brethren. Beware of dishonest people. Stay the course despite the stress. So there is a serpent here 2 times. Okay, that's why I went ahead with the serpent. I definitely see that there are some dishonest people in your life that you really need to avoid. And if you feel like your path right now is like really difficult, so universe is kind of nudging you to kind of like hold on for a little while longer, because it's coming to an end soon. That's what I see. Here, even though it feels like the wait is long, it's eventually going to happen. Like, you're meant to go through this. Whatever happened in your past, whatever has happened until now, it was all meant to happen for a reason. We'll go ahead and read the spring. A red-headed maiden sits at the edge of the sacred water. She leans forward, seeking out images and answers from the surface of the pool. She has a desire to belong, to fit in with her kin. Stars stretch across the sky behind her, illuminating the blackness. The light enables her to see clearly, and each star is a gift of hope, a promise that a better future will come no matter what. Many waterfalls in spring flows through the maiden. Water is a healing symbol as the spring brings life-sustaining nutrients to every living creature, both sick and healthy. So what I'm seeing here is water is very important. So you may be a water sign, or you're very connected to the water element here. So you're being brought to kind of allow water to cure you, maybe be near all water bodies, or visit a lake, visit a beach as often as you can. Just let your feet into the waters, just go and drench yourself even if you like that. But what I'm seeing here is within the spring that the universe definitely has your back. They have your back. And I just read something very important here. It says each star is a gift of hope, a promise that a better future will come no matter what. So it's kind of saying, like, universe is like promising you that whatever it is, have hope and there is a better future ahead. So moving forward with the last oracle deck. It says Dharma, but it did come in reverse, so I'm just going to see what it wants to say in. Can you look at that? It just came out like as soon as I opened the book. So yeah, I'm just gonna read out the reversed first because it came out in reverse. So perhaps you need a reminder of the very important role you play in the universe. You were born with unique gifts that only you can share in your individualized way. The world can only come into balance when everyone rises with their Dharma role, and that begins with you. Take a step back and look at your life. Is each day bringing you closer to your higher purpose, or have you lost sight of what that is? Remember, your Dharma role is so much greater than just you. When you don't rise up, the whole world misses out. We need you. That is so beautiful. I don't know what more I need to say, but I'm just gonna read out the upright meaning as well, if anybody is going to resonate with that as well. Congratulations, you are on the path to fulfilling your highest purpose. You have recently unraveled deeper insight into why you were put here on this planet and are ready to share your gifts in a bigger way. You have realized that the obstacles you have faced were given to you for a reason and have provided you with the strength you needed to show up as your highest self. The universe is ready for you to rise up into your Dharma role, to uplift the vibration of this entire planet. Continue to listen to the whispers of your soul. Just like I said with the Hierophant here, I think these cards really go well with each other, and it feels like you were born for a completely different reason. Of course, take what resonates, but you were born into this planet for a bigger purpose, and most of it is like very much aligned with your spiritual self, your highest self. So hey guys, so when I first recorded this video, I had no clue what was going to come, because this was a channeled message, not a planned video at all. So now that I'm seeing it, I feel like you are truly something that is standing out from the rest of the world. You're a very different person, and some people cannot really see that happening. Like, they don't want you to win, and as you've seen, it's better off to cut these people off, because your purpose is something really big than you even know. Like, you're meant for so many great things in life, and these can only happen when you cut out these certain people who's not serving you any right. Understand that the divine themselves is walking with you, and they have your back, and it's going to happen no matter what happens in life. Yeah, nothing else but push yourself more into spirituality and discover yourself, unravel yourself, and kind of become like go into the hermit mode, I would say. Like do some soul searching. That would be the last message for you. I really hope that this message was insightful, and I'm gonna see you in my next one, guys. Bye bye.